Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on the show. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Lying toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
In the second boxing, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now to the plate, Nick Markakis, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be. Do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. His average sits at .296 entering play. 6 home runs and 32 driven in. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Freeman on second. Flowers at first. 2 out in the inning. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Scott Kazmir is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
1 ball, 2
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
So striding in, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Out of here into the Mariners bullpen. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Kazmir gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So coming to the plate, Danny Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 23, Danny Santana.
First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Stanton is there and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in, Charlie Culberson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0, it's a successful back to give yourself a chance.
The 2-2. Deep fly ball out to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but
man, I thought this 2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count to end the knockout there.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He singled to open up the ball game. Hit in the air to center field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Culberson on third. Swanson at second. Markakis on at first with 2 down. Two and 0. Now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Braves will strand 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Ender Enciarte. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brendan Drury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Kazmir's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Culberson comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Through two, we're tied one apiece. Striding forward now is the DH, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Suzuki.
First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Settling in now, Tyler Flowers, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Stepping into the box, Jace Peterson. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Peterson stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kyle Higashioka, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Santana, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Matt Duffy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Danny Santana.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Hit back up the middle. Perez gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Digging in, Charlie Culberson, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Culberson stands at first with 1 out. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Down and away, ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Two now to Markakis. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line to the right side. Judge is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. He will score as Markakis drives in the run. It's now a 2-run lead at 3-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Atlanta leads it 4-1. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Line hard to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into Monument Park. Long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 25 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, And that's going to spell the end of the evening for Scott Kazmir. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Lucas Sims answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
Oh, what's right?
Grounded to third. Culberson is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He swings and grounds it to short, taken in by Gregorius. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Santana.
Into the box, Danny Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
No strike.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. The 3-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And it remains a 4-3 game. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fit.
Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in, and there's one down now.
First baseman, number 12, James Peterson.
Digging in now, Jace Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Higashioka.
So digging in now, Kyle Higashioka. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Markakis coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Designated hitter, Matt Duffy.
Ready now, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit toward the right side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Tommy Kahnle takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Digging in once again, Charlie Culberson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 16, Charlie Culberson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready for another chance. Dansby Swanson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. So 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte.
Will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 home. Here's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In there, 2-2.
2-2.
Four 3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Culberson at third, Swanson over at second, Inciarte at first with no outs. Line towards center field, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set, and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
The batter, designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kurt Suzuki, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-1. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Zero. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 7 and the Yankees 3. Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slider up that he gets a call on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here in the Bronx, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Standing in, Ozzie Albies, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Judge looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 8-3.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
The left fielder, number 23, Danny Santana.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This is flared out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Torreyes ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 8 and the Yankees 3. Here's Didi Gregorius. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Santana ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
stepping up to the plate, Jace Peterson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have
Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Eighth inning coming up. The Braves on top, 8-3. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Now for Atlanta, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the eighth as you get a look at our line score thus far. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
How about it?
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brent Dayton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75, Brent Dayton.
Digging in to try it again, Jace Peterson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jace Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Matt Duffy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Oh, 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still way back. It's 9-3. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And now a pitch on the way. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Standing in, Danny Santana, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 9 and the Yankees 3. Now batting, Ronald Torreyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now in the box, Didi Gregorius, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Culberson is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Atlanta took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lucas Sims claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium: 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
And a happy 4th of July to all of you out there today. Here's what took place around the majors yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves put up 16 hits on the day as they pummeled the Yankees 9-3. The Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-2.